Well, good evening, Internet. Hatch 61 here. Out here on another camping trip, and this will be the third night I've decided to come back down to my base camp. I've been tending it the last 2 nights, but first night was good. It was about 20 degrees. Second night, got a little bit of everything: freezing, rain, winds over 50 miles an hour. Mount Washington had a wind gust of 126 at the summit last night, so it was a windy night. It was a little bit crazy. But times like this, where everything's changing so often, there is a bigger chance of running into problems, and for that purpose I like to go prepared. As always, you folks know I like to go prepared. And I'd like to show you a little tool that I have that if everything else fails, this is what I'll be counting on to get me back home safely. So hang on a second, I'll bring you in and let you see what I'm talking about. Alright, inside the runaway camper now. It's getting a little cold out there and the wind is just out of control, so I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me out there. So here's the item I was referring to. This is the Spot satellite GPS locating beacon. It's a personal rescue beacon, basically. Take a look at it here. So let me move up here and I can show you what it's about, basically. Okay. There's a bunch of buttons on it. First of all, your power button is here on the side. Press the button, it'll turn on, and once it's on, it'll start searching for satellites. Just like your GPS and everything else at home, it runs off of satellites. When it's powered on, you'll see the green light flashing. I'm inside the campus, so it's not going to lock into the satellites because this is shelled in aluminum and everything else. So, but once it finds satellites, this will stop blinking. And if for some reason it doesn't find satellites, it'll blink red. It'll blink green once it finds them, red when it doesn't. The last light at the top here is your indicator that your message, if you did send a message, was sent. Okay, so that'll flash green if it was sent. It'll flash in the last message, that is, and it'll flash red if your last message wasn't sent. Okay, on the unit itself, there's 5 different buttons, 6 if you count the power button. This first one is just to send a message to whoever you choose. If you have friends and family or anybody you want to make sure they know that you're okay, what this will do is it'll send a message saying, I'm okay, no problem, nothing to worry about, and it'll send you a location. The middle one is a tracking button. It'll send you a track to let you know where you were when you get home. You can check it out on your home page on your computer, and it'll tell you where you were and how far you went and all that type of stuff. The last button is very similar to the first button. The only difference is you would use this when your adventure was over and you were heading home and everything was safe and everything was fine. So those are the 3 basic buttons that you may use on a regular basis. Okay, these next 2 buttons, they're protected by little flaps, so you can't accidentally hit them. Both of them have flaps that protect them. This first one is, again, it sends a pre-programmed message to people that you choose. Could be anybody, could be police, could be any rescue, could be family, could be friends. It's going to send the message out that you're alive, but you need help to get out of there. You're not going to be able to get out without some sort of help. It's not life-threatening, but it does, you want people to know that you need help to get out of there. Okay? The last button, this one here, and this would be the only one, you'd only press this if you thought it was the only option other than dying. You press this, you're going to have helicopters, rescue, ranges, I mean, you name it. You're going to have all kinds of people coming to see if they can help you out. Again, you would only press this in dire emergencies. You can cancel a message by holding the button down again. It'll cancel it. And I'm going to turn it off because it's never going to find satellite inside here. Okay. Again, great little unit. Pretty much indestructible. It's not going to really break. It's waterproof and all that. It takes 4 AAA batteries, and I would strongly recommend using the lithium batteries. I don't know about you, but when it comes to, your life depending on it, I'm not going to skimp on cheap batteries. So I would use the lithium batteries. They're great in the cold. They're great in all kinds of conditions. So really good. Has a carabiner that comes with it, and this Velcro strap, so you can attach it to things. I usually just lash it to the outside of my pack. That way it always maintains the satellite signal, and if something does happen, God forbid, and you pull it out, you're not waiting for signal and all that. It's already locked in. Plus it'll show, if you have it on all the time, it'll show you your route and everything else. So again, this is the Spot Gen 3. Okay, it does require a service. Let me back up a little bit here. It does require a service. The service that I have is $149 a year, but in my opinion, I'd like to get home. Hopefully, this is the the best tool you hope to never have to use. But if you did need it, I'd like to get home, and I think getting home is worth 149 bucks a year. It's a little over, 10 bucks a month, 15 bucks a month. I think it's worth it. So, thanks for keeping me company out here. Again, this is the Spot 3. I'm going to be hatching into my pack right now. The last 2 nights, like I had said when I was outside, first night was great. Second night, a little iffy. The winds were unbelievable, like I had said out there. Mount Washington had 126 mile-an-hour wind, so it was gusty. Today it was like 55 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be seasonal. It's going to be around 30, I guess. And the day after, Thursday, is going to be crazy. There's a nor'easter scheduled, or predicted. So I'm going to head out and see if I can have a little fun in that. But I'm going to be staying in the base camp. I'm not going to be tenting it for the rest of the trip. I just want a little comfort, a little heat, and in here it's nice. It's right now it's probably 65, 70 degrees in here, and the wind's blowing, and it's probably 30 degrees outside right now, and the temperature's dropping. So again, thanks for keeping me company out here. Thanks for sharing this with me. I do appreciate it, and I do encourage everybody to go prepared. Everybody doesn't need one of these unless you're going to be going out for multi-days and you're by yourself. 99.9% of the time I'm alone, so I find it comforting to have this and hope to never use it. So again, this is Hatch 61, enjoying the great outdoors and doing it safely. Hopefully you guys are too. Happy New Year if I don't talk to you between now and then. Take care. Bye-bye.